Safety Corps Lagos Sector Command. It's World First Aid Day. A lot is happening, lots of activities. We will talk about what the World First Aid Day is about. But for now, we are here trying to capture some of the activities, of course, that are happening in commemoration of that day. So essentially, it's a kind of collaboration that is going on between the Trauma Care International Foundation and the Federal Road Safety Corps. It was a beehive of activities at the Federal Road Safety Corps Lagos Sector Command as first responders in emergency situations were giving specialized training. But these were not your regular responders. Or perhaps they were. Well, in commemoration of this year's World First Aid Day, the Trauma Care Foundation International is teaming up with the Federal Road Safety Corps here in Lagos, that's the Lagos Sector Command, to train and to equip those who would become first responders. We're talking about the artisans this time. These are the fuel attendants, these are the mechanics on the roads, and probably even your food vendors. Now, these are the people who probably will be closest to any scene of a road crash or any other accident. This strategic partnership comes as the country enters the EMBER month season, which usually sees more road crashes than usual, which last from September to December.
Initially, through the years, Trauma Care International Foundation was able to equip the Federal Road Safety patrol vans with first aid kits. But we found out that we have responders. When I mean responders, people that are the first to get to the emergency scene. We have them as individuals all along on the road, the mechanics, the artisans, like I mentioned earlier. So we're like, okay, this is new, first of its kind. Why not equip them and make them better first responders, since they're actually the first people to get to the emergency scene anyway? So we came up with this idea of the First Responder Network. That's why we're here today. They've been selected, picked from strategic places where the Federal Safety had mapped out as high areas of road traffic accidents.
During the training, which is proudly sponsored by the Chris Oyakilome Foundation, participants were taken through different first aid responses and taught what to do in any given situation. They were also furnished with certificates of participation as well as first aid kits to help them in this new service.
When crashes are happening on the roads, we are down there in the office, but it takes these artisans that are operating along the corridor, that are operating on the highway, to know when the crashes will happen, for prompt attention to the victims. I'm in the office now. If a crash happens, before you call me, before I inform the men at their various locations, we'll have played with time. But the artisans are watching in situ as it's happening. They are watching it and they are approaching the scene for necessary attention. And this is exactly what we want to gain.
We are in the month of EMBER month now, and our people, in the course of their hustling and bustling to make sure that they make more round in traveling, there may be an accident on the road.
I immensely benefited on how best to care for road accident victims.
The Trauma Care and FRSC Sector Command Ujudu are really trying in reducing the carnage on the road.
Traumatic injuries in general are a leading cause of death, but first aid, especially in the hands of everyday people, will provide that immediate help to victims before the arrival of professionals, and perhaps in this way, many more lives can be saved.